I'm Shae Russell for mining.com.au and I'm coming to you from the Noosa Mining Conference, oddly, on Noosa. And standing next to me is Nicholas Mead from Southern Cross Gold. Nick, how are you, mate?
Very well, Shae. All the better for seeing you.
Thrilled to have you here. About time I got you on camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I want to talk about what you guys are working out in Victoria and what I've been calling the gold rush renaissance.
Absolutely.
You have got some of the greatest gold intercepts in Victoria, in the world right now, haven't you?
Could fairly say,
tell the story.
No, could fairly say in the world.
Yeah.
So Southern Cross Gold, gold antimony, 60 k's north of Melbourne. We are in the same mineralised zone as the Fosterville and Costerfield mines, which are in the top 10 highest grade gold mines in the world. And our mineralisation has started to demonstrate that we are not far away from their style of gold and their high grades.
Now, you've been working at it's a Sunday Creek project, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've been toiling away on this for a few years now, and every now and then you get the market excited about what's going on. But talk to me, like you've got some really cool interactive tools happening here.
So this is the Verify. So one of the things that has been very popular for us is being Verify. A lot of you may have heard about it. A number of companies nowadays are using it. But it's just a 3D interactive model of our mineralization and our drilling. So we can zoom in, we can zoom in. In fact, zoom in, see these red dots? They're like, plus 100 gram meter intercepts. So we like to show...
So the red dots are the juicy ones,
The red dots are the juicy ones. And so you can see we've got a nice little cluster. Hang on, there we go. Nice little clustering around there. These are even, 100 grams, 50 grams, so on and so on. So Verify does help explain the story extremely well. Basically, we have the golden ladder. We don't have it up here, but we have a ladder. Host structure goes this way, and then we've got veins that cut across it. Looks like a ladder lying down, and the veins are these things here. We drill through that structure, which means that we're hitting one vein after another as we go down deep. We've gone down to 1,100 metres so far. Looking to go a little bit deeper again, remembering that the Fosterville and Costerfield mines are mining at about 1,400, 1,600. So this style of gold in Victoria is all about depth.
It's found quite deep, isn't it? And that's what put Fosterville back on the map again. And that's essentially what you're trying to do with Sunday Creek, is get to that deep mineralisation where it's gold rich.
That's right.
Now, before we wrap up today's interview, and I do love the little add to verify that you've got there, what does this actually mean?
Okay, what this means is that we used to say we were in the renaissance of the Victorian Goldfields. This graph sort of shows it. Okay, so everyone knows about Victoria in the gold rush days, and that's here, right? That's Ballarat, Bendigo. 80 million ounces of gold taken out of Victoria during that period of time. But then as the world turns, World War I turns up, all that sort of stuff, West Australia comes along, everybody goes to Western Australia, everybody forgets about Victoria, right? But then the Swan Zone at Fosterville comes along in around about 2016, something like that. Really high grade stuff, a lot of production, the little bit uptick here. Victoria is now producing as much gold as it has done for the last 100 odd years. So Victoria really is, again, returning to that preeminent position of being a major gold producer in Australia and some of the highest grade deposits in the world.
But we're not allowed to tell WA friends that.
No.
Can't give away the secret.
Don't say that, all right?
Listen, Nick, thank you so much for being here today. Awesome conversation. As I said, I've been a passionate advocate for Victorian gold for a long time. I can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Thank you very much, Shae. And look, follow Shae on mining.com.au.
Yes.
And find out a bit more about us as time goes by.